I'm just a few minutes from my house down at ASDA Kirkton because I want to show you this mural wall that has just been completed. As you can see behind me, there is a lot of artwork that has been added to this wall. I'll show you it properly in a minute. I'll go up from one end to the other and show you this. Before I do, a very quick history lesson on this, how this wall actually came to be. About 15 or so years ago, this actually used to be a very grey or white wall, and it, of course, being Kirkton in any such public area, graffiti used to appear on the wall. That led to it being repainted, and the cycle continued as it was painted, graffiti reappeared, repainted, graffiti reappeared. So eventually somebody had the good idea, and it must have been about 2003, 2004, at least about 15 years ago, I would say, judging from what I could find online, where somebody talked about the previous design that was on this wall until recently, until it was defaced, until they got a grant to replace it. It was painted, they said, about 10 years ago, and that article was from 2014, which kind of fits in with what I'm thinking. And basically someone had the great idea to let the kids of Kirkton paint the wall, and so it was kind of a big day of it, and so the wall was actually painted properly with graffiti, which I said stood pretty much for at least about 10 years, until this was at £6,900 grant had been made to, I think, some like the Kirkton Community Partnership or something, and they've repainted it. So I'll show you now what it was on this wall. So this is the right down to the end of the wall here. It's slightly difficult for me to see through the glare of this can, but I'm sure you're seeing it better. Firstly, the ASDA Kirkton wall, it says DUNDEE, graffiti brightens walls. That's been a little bit of a ongoing theme in Dundee recently. Actually, there's a few street paintings happening around Dundee, a few murals also appearing, which I haven't had the opportunity to go around and see. Help me board, there's Pa Brown from the DC Thompson comic book strip The Rins. And there's another one, Our Willie. See there, you see Kirkton, a few repeats of the words Dundee and Kirkton there. Some strawberries there. An iron brew. A bottle, it looks like, with some thistles, of course. Scottish flower thistles. Some tomatoes and a haggis actually there. That's a haggis. Goes there too. And a lemming as well on the top of it. As we continue to move on, there's a fox, and there's some there's a few butterflies through this painting as well. So there's a fox. I'm not sure what that is supposed to be behind there. Maybe it's just supposed to be sky or something, but now this really looks good. I've only just come down here just a couple of minutes ago to do this, so I haven't actually had time to look at it properly, and I will take a few photos of it, obviously, before anything happens, and hopefully nothing will, but that is an absolutely fantastic painting. I saw this on the Evening Telegraph website, which is a local paper here in Dundee. That is a really good one. The V&A Museum, which is being built on the waterfront, which I featured many times on my videos. That's opening September 15th, I believe. But that's actually a really good one. I like that. I said I'll take a few photos. There's a seal there. You see some factories also represent Dundee's industrial past. Lots of jute mills in Dundee's past, of course. Jute jam and journalism, as I keep saying on these videos about Dundee. There's also a penguin there. Now that was actually, I believe, the community officer Samantha perhaps maybe requested that. And there was actually a painting of one of the Muggies penguin parade statues this past weekend in ASDA. I took a few photos on the Saturday, but it was the artist Catherine Redgate was painting one of these statues, and she did a really good job. I didn't get the chance to go down and see the finished one because family were in, but see there another haggis, cartoonish caricature of haggis and butterfly, another water, I'll go back a little bit, another water reel mill. It was really good actually. You see again another haggis with a "See You Jimmy" hat on, more butterflies. And here's the start of the mantra kind of that they put up. Kirkton is our kingdom. Unfortunately the bus shelter thing right in front of the alligator. There's a dragon. Looks like it's a dragon actually. As I'm noticing outside, I've not really looked at this before. You're seeing it pretty much it's the first time I'm seeing it. So it's actually quite good. See the claws there, which is, I think it's a dragon. There's Ball Dragon Academy, what was nearby us, empty now. So Kirkton is and again as you move forward you've got representation of the Law Hill here, and another haggis, got several haggises there. You got representation of a church hill there I think. Looks like little hills. I'm not actually sure what that is supposed to be honest. Maybe it's just waves in the water actually. But again, I'm sure I'll go back and show you this. It's slightly difficult for me to see this because of the glare on this. But kingdom there, and if we move forward, because I don't want to take too long about this, but this will be about 10 minutes anyway. You see a good picture. I'll go back a little bit again actually so you can see that trotting pond with some swans, another haggis, looks like a bumblebee, more butterflies, and if we move forward there's a deer, another haggis, some of this shows it, a D, and is it? So I'll go back a little more so you can see it. You see also legs of somebody playing football. Looks like what is it you call it? A green lawn bowl. A basketball. CRF. So not too sure what that is. I know you can hear beeping there, but that's right. Obviously, I can't do about that. Another haggis, some flowers, and a couple of swans, and a frog is here as well. So that is that's the wall. That's what it's been repainted as. Like I said, it was a £6,900 grant. I think it's something like the Kirkton Community Partnership. And so they put this up as we would take a few pictures shortly before. And it was just completed this past weekend. Which again why I want to come down and show you it before anything happens. This is Kirkton. Like I said, this wall has been repainted several times. Hopefully this one will last for a few years.